Alrighty, Aquarius. So this is going to be a reading for November 8th through the 10th. Thank you so much for joining me back on my YouTube channel. We're going to go ahead and do a 72-hour forecast. So keep in mind this is general. Everything I say may or may not pertain to you specifically. I would definitely use a level of discernment when watching this. Okay, so hold on. Okay, so Aquarius for November 8th through the 10th. Also, if you would like a video session, I don't know if I just said that. If I did, disregard, okay? But if you would like a video session with me, since unfortunately I'm not accepting phone sessions, definitely make sure you check out that information listed in the description box as well as the comment section, okay? And video sessions are going to take 24 to 48 hours to be sent out. So please be aware of that. All right, Aquarius for November 8th through the 10th, please. Okay. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. So the first thing we're going to talk about, Aquarius, is the overall energy. And we do have the temple path clarified by the hangman, or the hangwoman, excuse me, as the energy. So with this, Aquarius, for a lot of you, when it comes to you finding your sense of like, what is your idea, let me correct that, your idea of nirvana, or your idea of a peace of mind. For a lot of you, this is in regards to like a career and even like a home situation where you're really having to, again, figure out how you can get to a point of comfortability. I know this is super weird. For others of you, it's just more of like, how can you get to that place of feeling like you've reached your peak, if that makes sense. And with the hangman, a lot of you could be going through a level of stagnation, whether that's in your career or in other areas where you're having to look at your situation from a different perspective, especially when it comes to reevaluating how things have been going up until this point. There's definitely a need for you to reevaluate possibly a love situation, opportunities you may have had in your career sector, and seeing how this may be affecting you. For a lot of you, I'm just getting a sense where you're really needing some sort of peace of mind. I just keep getting that energy where you're really needing that so you can make some moves based off of what you've gotten up into this point. A lot of you as well, you could feel like somebody's very fickle emotionally. One second they want to offer their love to you, and the next second they don't. You could be putting the situation on pause to also get a different perspective on that as well. Now, when it comes to the energy surrounding career, or not career, excuse me, love, I do have the all tied up card and the 2 of Cups. So again, you're really needing a peace of mind right now. With the all tied up card, you could be feeling as if, your hands are tied with the situation and just it is what it is. And you can't really say anything possibly to your partner to change their mind, or just a circumstance of what the person may have done. You feel like there's nothing that you could do about it. And with the 2 of Cups, I feel like genuinely there was some sort of connection between you and another person. There probably still is for a lot of you, but the issue is this person may have really like hurt you by either having other people attached to the connection or just not living up to the expectations that you've expected. Whether this is you thinking that this relationship was going to be more long lasting than it actually was, or this is talking about like this person just, like I said, having extra people in the mix and not taking in consideration of the relationship you guys are trying to build. For others of you, you could be in a space to where you're trying to figure out if you can move beyond this for the relationship that you want long term. Now, when it comes to career and finances, Aquarius, the energy we have surrounding that, I do have the attachment card clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. So this is addressing any sort of bad habits you may have with your finances. This could be spending money on nonsense, drugs. This could be like ordering too much Chick-fil-A or Postmates or DoorDash. Okay, listen, don't do that. But with the attachment card as well, this is more of, again, addressing your negative attachments to finances. Like, how do you handle your finances? Are you handling them the best way you can, especially when it comes to putting money away? With the Knight of Pentacles, you could be feeling like also it's taking some time for you to get to where you want to be financially, or to just get the money, honey. All right, but clarifying that, I do have the Tower and the Four of Swords. So yeah, whatever destructive ways that may be, causing your finances to take a hit, you need to check that, okay? For some of you as well, if you are someone who's like gearing up to purchase a home, you definitely want to make sure you're taking your time with that and really thinking that through so you don't get into any sort of issues with that. Now, when it comes to the advice, I do have the Healer of the Ages clarified by the Death card. So the advice I can give you, Aquarius, is to definitely make sure that you're taking some time to work on yourself. Energetically, making sure that you're taking time to look at those aspects of yourself that haven't completely gotten over, past events that people may have put you through, or even things that you've gone through that weren't really intentional by other people, but it's like they didn't really put you in consideration, and now you're having to move beyond that, okay? And when I say that, that could be like, you having friends around you who don't genuinely take in consideration of how you feel, and then, they do certain things that are in alignment with what you think true friendship is. Or you having a partner who does something that's not in alignment with being a boyfriend or being a husband, and it's like you're having to move on from that. Having to, also for a lot of you, this is healing, like for some of you on a physical level. You could have had some like physical ailments that may have came up, and this is taking time to possibly look at herbs or natural ways of healing whatever ailments you may have. And with the Death card as well, this is like understanding that things are changing. Things are changing. Things will not stay the same, especially if you have been going through a lot. I feel like there is going to be new opportunities in love, new opportunities in the job sector, as long as you are willing to put yourself out there and also make some decisions as well. Now, when it comes to the obstacle that may come up, I do have the Goddess of the Moon and the Star card. Hold on, guys. The Goddess of the Moon and the Star card. So the obstacle may be you being in a space of not really knowing what the hell is going on, okay? This could be trying to figure out, okay, should I trust this person? Should I not? This is also you having to use your intuition, and your intuition may be knocking at you heavily and you may be ignoring it. So make sure if your intuition is screaming at you that you are actually listening to what your intuition is trying to say to you. Because sometimes we think that, okay, we're just acting paranoid, we're just acting like whatever, and that's not the case. It's our intuition trying to talk to us, trying to speak to us, okay? Also with this is you healing. Again, for a lot of you, the issue may be you healing from some emotional wounds. This also may be you actually believing in a relationship or believing in yourself, possibly. That may be a level of an issue. Okay, and this also is the card for Aquarius, so definitely make sure you're not being your biggest enemy this week as well when it comes to putting yourself back in situations that don't really go anywhere. All right, now to wrap this reading up, let's talk a little bit about your love life. I do have pay attention to the red flags and the engagement card. So for a lot of you, the person you're dealing with, you may be noticing certain signs here and there about this person. This could be signs that they aren't the one, or signs that this person is cheating, or signs that this person is just not honest all the time, or signs that this person just doesn't live up to your expectations. Whatever it may be, you're just noticing red flags here. With these red flags, you definitely want to make sure you're noticing them before you get into any sort of committed, serious relationship here. For some of you, you guys have already been in one and you could be like, defensive right now, or your person could be coming off super defensive because, again, somebody's doing some stuff here, or there's some things that are just, making somebody else feel like they're doing some stuff and somebody's acting kind of defensive. I feel like there is a true connection here. It's just make sure there's no childish behavior running a wedge through the relationship. Now, the advice I can give you, Aquarius, is hold on. Okay, so it says close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you find yourself in. So yeah, this is not allowing whatever is going on in your love life or in any part of your life to stop you from allowing yourself to feel joy. And when it comes to love as well, making sure that you're not stopping your happiness because of somebody else and their lack of understanding of what you want to give to the relationship, or their lack of effort in the relationship shouldn't shut you down to where you don't want to accept new opportunities or put yourself out there like how you should, okay, to experience that level of happiness. So that's going to be it, Aquarius. I really, really hope that you were able to take something from this reading. If you did, definitely leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And again, if you do want a video session, that information will be listed below. And I will talk to you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for your support. Bye.